singer named Little Richard, and the world of music would never be the same. Through the years, from rock to religion, Little Richard has been the consummate showman and promoter. So it was with great anticipation that I sat down in a Los Angeles club to have an intimate talk with the acknowledged king of rock and roll.
Do you think you get the credit you deserve?
No, I never did. I do now, at the age of 52, but I didn't get it before because they gave it to Elvis. See, when I came along, Elvis wasn't even out. When I made Tutti Frutti, and when I looked at Steve Allen's show, Elvis was shaking his legs singing Tutti Frutti. I wrote it. You mean you're the king and I wrote it? Elvis had never written a song in his life. He was white, I was black. And at the time, I couldn't get the credit, and I couldn't say nothing about it. They wouldn't play my records. So I had to be quiet. But Elvis came to me himself and called me the king. When Elvis met me, he said, "I'm king." Buddy Holly met me, he said, "How you doing, king?" When the Paul and them met me, they said, "King." They put their coats down for me to walk on. Because I am the king. I started. Before me, it wasn't no rock. It wasn't no roll. It was blues. I'm the king of rock and roll. Then I met the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. And then I found out that that is the true king, God.
You a happy man these days?
I'm happy now. Life is comfortable now. Financially, I'm comfortable. And spiritually, I'm happy because I found the Prince of Peace. I found God.
Do you blame rock and roll for all the bad things that have happened to you?
No. Rock and roll has been a blessing to me. Because if it wasn't for rock and roll, you wouldn't be here now, Greg. I'll be down there making somewhere, washing dishes, cooking hamburgers, and nobody may not buy them because they had no onions to put in them.
Why won't you do it anymore?
I just want to sing religious music, but I don't want my music to be recorded. I don't want to be stigmatized. I don't want to be set off in the corner. I want my music to be accepted and received by all races, creeds, colors. You know, I think that if I say that he's got the whole world in his hand, Mahalia Jackson, he's got the whole wide world in his hand, Lord. He's got a great big world, you know. I just, you know, that feeling, just to feel it all in your soul. Sometimes I feel it all. I have to cry sometimes when I sing, so I feel it. Because I can sing. I ain't just hollering, I can sing. And God gave it to me in Georgia. When I was picking cotton off of my phone where it fell out of the mattress. Woo! Isn't that beautiful?
You started out making music for black people, but it appealed to everybody.
When I first started recording, it was funny. I recorded blues. You know, black people. You know, that was all you heard. You know, and this was the thing for black people. And when black people used to hear this, they used to have a fit. But the white people like this stuff like this, like it's the white people.
Out of all your early hits, what was your favorite?
My favorite is Lucille. It's just the Lucille. It was just something about the riff of Lucille that, you know, in my hometown, Macon, Georgia, the train would come in front of your house and it would shake your whole house. And if you listen to Lucille carefully, it sounds like the train. You know, train, and I hear that train, I was, that was it.
I want to throw out some names to you. You tell me what you think of them and their music.
Okay.
Elvis Presley.
Elvis is one of the most electrifying entertainers ever lived in the world. There's never been an entertainer as electrifying as Elvis Presley.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson is, he's out of this world. There's nothing like Michael. He's the biggest entertainer ever been, including Elvis, myself, the Beatles, and everybody. He's the biggest entertainer ever lived and ever been in the world, and such a nice guy. And he's so sweet, and he's just a good guy, and he's wonderful, and he's black.
The Beatles.
The Beatles are my baby. I like all four of them. They're fantastic. There's nothing like the Beatles. There's never been a group like the Beatles. In fact, they brought excitement. Their excitement rage was bigger than Michael's for excitement, the rage. But Michael was a bigger performer because he sold more records.
The Rolling Stones.
Oh, Mick Jagger, God bless him. I knew him when he didn't have no stone to roll.
Little Richard.
The king of kings of rock and roll until he met the king of glory. Somebody touch me, somebody touch me, somebody touch me, and it must have been a hand.
Richard Penniman, also known as Little Richard, rest assured that his return to a religious background is no gimmick at all, because that's where he